Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the American. David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call. And looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tapped out in front of home. Swihart is up with it on to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Price sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here.
You talk about the ultimate sign of respect. First inning, they're not even going to try to make him fish. It's just, here, take first. I've got a feeling that might not be the last time we see this.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera as the American League moves out in front here 2-0.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. Winds up costing them.
Bradley sprinting after it. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Sandoval has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout moves over. One down.
Batting second.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Belted high in the air out to left. Gordon shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment now, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Alcides Escobar out there at that shortstop position in this one. One of the finer deep.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The AL out in front here, 2-0. Alex Gordon makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castillo has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Pablo Sandoval is one of the most surprising players for what he can do defensively. He doesn't have the speed or quickness to cover much ground, but he makes up for it with cat-like reflexes, situational awareness, and a very, very strong arm.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Bradley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting ninth from the Kansas City Royals, shortstop
Alcides Escobar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. So it's back to the top in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the American League 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
leading off for the Red Sox. Designated hitter.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And a rather easy first out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two. To second for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come from Houston after this. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the third inning on the show. Josh Donaldson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Price gets his sign. Here it comes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire is letting that thing go.
Mike Trout will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. And the AL keeps on going. They've pushed it to 5-0 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Ramirez gloves it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, interesting ploy here. He's already beaten these guys with the long ball. Now he's trying to play a little bit of small ball and bunt his way on. A good play here takes care of him, though. But for me, you got to use all your weapons as a hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And look out as that one sails behind him. Hard to believe that that one could have slipped. That's a bit of a red flag if you ask me. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Alex Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Again to first.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 pitch. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
All right, first and second now. Double play still a possibility, but you've made things a bit tougher on yourself now by advancing a runner into scoring position.
Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Oh, this is just totally out of hand now. I mean, I don't even know why he's even out there. He's just going to keep hitting guys.
Salvador Perez will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance.
But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. Rusney Castillo Will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder
Jackie Bradley Jr. digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one waved at and missed for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in this. Alcides Escobar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Price is ready. First pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Josh Donaldson, another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
You don't really want to hit a guy, but part of the reason he's been in trouble so far is that he hasn't felt comfortable working inside. If you just let guys lean out over the plate, they're going to eat you up. So maybe this could be a blessing in disguise.
Mike Trout is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Hey, you take runs any way you can get them. And this one's going to come in to score on the wild pitch, so...
Oh, and just a sec now as that pitch gets away. And it is a run. Here he comes on 2-0. Ah, and he hits another guy. 4 in a row. It's weak.
Ooh, that's going to raise a little suspicion here. When you miss that badly inside on back-to-back pitches, it's going to raise a few eyebrows, to say the least.
Nelson Cruz stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And 5 straight. This guy's a real sweetheart.
That one's going to hurt. No doubt about it. I can tell you one thing, though. He won't give that pitcher any satisfaction by rubbing it.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 9-1 ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. And, oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
And just when I thought this inning couldn't get any worse, I think it just did.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Oh, and he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here. And the run is in to score from third. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch on its way. Ah, and he hits another guy. 4 in a row. It's weak. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Little tapper down the third baseline. He's got it, and he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Mookie Betts will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So 2 gone in the inning now for David Ortiz. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. It's a lead for the American League, 13-1. Mike Trout heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. Craig Kimbrell is on his way in, and I don't get this one. It's the 5th inning. Kimbrell's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 24,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Robbie Ross is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes, 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. Swihart scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 13-1. Pablo Sandoval will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Rusney Castillo stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Ned Yost up out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Glenn Perkins is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 23.
Blake Swihart stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. The AL leads it 13. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
Carson Smith will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Right fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
When things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
To short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And he is in there.
The batter, number 2.
Alcides Escobar steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The AL out in front here, 13-1.
Left fielder
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Perkins comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And you'll see where these three pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Here's the second baseman now. Dustin drops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting,
Mookie for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and they Jose Altuve will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ballgame. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Well, you know what? If they get a double play right here, I'll eat my hat. But apart from that, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Mike Trout will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And they'll tag him out near first. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. One 0 count. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot end.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. And this is fouled straight back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And down goes Ortiz as he swings and misses for strike three.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Hanley Ramirez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is in the air to left field. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 13-1. Nelson Cruz comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder,
Alex Gordon strides in, grounded out his last time through. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Lorenzo Cain steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hit down the third base line. Played on the backhand. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. As we go to break, another look at a throw nicely handled at first. More to come from Houston after this. Pablo Sandoval digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Perkins is ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout is right there, 1 down.
now batting, right fielder,
Rusney Castillo is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air into Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Blake Swihart will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches. Salvador Perez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Salvador Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. And a tag, and he is out easily.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about two, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ground ball left side. Sandoval is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The AL leads it 13-1. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Trout on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to right field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And you know, they put this one away fairly early. A big fourth inning was the turning point as they cruised home from there.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it for